Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to another reaction video. Alright, so today we are going to be watching episode 4 of Alien Earth. Alright, I'm really excited about this. If you guys have been watching my Alien Earth reactions, you know I've thoroughly enjoyed the first 3 episodes. I'm really into it, really hyped to see where else the show is going to go. I've come up with all sorts of insane theories. And okay, so one thing at the end of the last episode that I think that I was probably way off base upon. So I was questioning whether when Morrow hooked himself into Mother and seemingly was downloading files information, I was looking at it as potentially he was uploading his memories, the things that he saw, to Mother's main system, and then it would be erased from him, but it likely is the other way around, right? That he was uploading all the information that Mother had on that particular ship to him in the hopes that he would get it before anyone else came on board and got that information so that he could erase it from the ship. But unfortunately for him, Kirsch got there first. So that kind of disrupted some things for me, but most of what I said, if you're interested in listening to my lengthy discussion at the end of episode 3, do check it out. I have lots of thoughts, some probably crazier than others, but all right, let's not waste any more time. If you're interested, I do have a Patreon and I post full-length reactions as well as early access to all reactions. We do also have some Patreon exclusive series right now that are very cool, so check it out if you're interested, or if you just want to support the channel. Let's get into episode 4. Here we go. Okay. The eye thing. I really do like how they do this with the kind of previously on as being the opening. It's interesting. Is that a doll's head that I'm seeing there? It looks like a doll's head, yes. Here she is. She can't hear them.
I took her hearing offline.
There we
She
go.
mentioned a sound the moment we landed. Then last night in the lab when I extracted the embryo.
You think it's got something to do with these creatures?
Not all of them. Just one species.
Just...
Ma. Ah.
She's like, I can't hear.
Stop frowning. It's not awake. We're on a voyage of discovery, and I have a colonic in 30 minutes.
Oh, look who's with him.
We've taken her offline. We think she can hear.
The Xenomorph, yeah, just assume I'm ahead of you always, which don't you have, little experiments to run? These creatures aren't going to discover themselves.
Of course.
Oh my god. The pause. It's like, Kirsch is not supposed to have any emotional reaction to anything like that, but the disdain, you feel like there's disdain.
Be back.
You fix her hearing? Oh, shit.
Oh, good, it's the brother.
She can't hear you. We took her hearing offline.
Hi.
Uh-oh.
Work for me, or should I say you work for a subsidiary of a holding company of an LLC of mine. Yeah, how's the new lung? It's great.
Yeah, so they did give
You'll
him.
never guess what we did with the old one.
Oh, you'll never guess what we did with the old one.
There was a sound in the lab. It hurt my head. I can't
So they
hear.
just took off her hearing so that she wouldn't keep hearing the Xenomorph.
Okay, bring our audio processors online.
All right.
Here we go. Let's see if she starts experiencing immediate pain.
Can you hear my voice?
Yeah.
How's this? Can you tell me what happened?
I woke up and I heard it. The sound like bugs rubbing their legs together.
It's a good description.
So I followed it, and it was coming from the lab. Kirsch was doing things in there. He was experimenting on the eggs. It was screaming. The baby was screaming.
Okay, we're gonna figure out what it is you're hearing and why you're hearing.
I mean, I think that she pretty clearly...
No.
Oh!
She can hear an alien language, and you want to turn that off?
If it's hurting you, we should make it stop.
No, I think they picked me. They're talking to me. I want to hear them.
Deal. Start the test.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Obviously, he jumps on board immediately. But, what is the consequences of this going to be? Not just of her, being potentially connected to them in some capacity.
I hear it.
Okay, it's on low. What if I raise it?
Same.
Must be spread across multiple frequencies. I'm gonna go to the highest range now.
Stop. Down.
Down.
Curly, did you hear anything? Like what? A sound you can't identify?
It's just... No. It's just Wendy.
Can you make the
sound.
Uh-oh. He wants to find a way to communicate with them, potentially control them.
Don't think of your voice as a voice. Think of it as a speaker. Just plays music. So you just...
That's what he wants, right? Uh-oh. She did it. What is she saying to it?
Sure, you speak French, but can you do that?
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's... Let's make that little competition worse.
She needs to rest. She's not a machine. She's a child and she's frightened.
I can speak for myself.
Uh-oh.
She needs a break. It's been a rough night.
Of course. Go show me a room.
Yeah.
Oh, man. There's gonna be like this weird dichotomy between her Marcy and Wendy personalities, huh? And Curly not happy. He's gonna want to try to figure out a way to communicate with them to control them.
When a hostile alien species decides to speak, one needs to ask why.
Yeah, unless it's not her they're talking to, it's each other and she can hear them.
Yeah.
Are you sure you wouldn't like to return them to Yutani and get back to the work at hand?
So I can wake up one day with a xenomorph in my belly? No, thank you.
I mean, that's a solid point too, but what about just destroying them?
The conflict?
No, just a reminder. It's my world. He just lives in it.
You?
Drawing a lot. And this
Oh,
is my bed.
yep.
Are you mad at me?
Mad. Not at you.
Why'd I be mad at you?
Because I wanted to hear the aliens? Because you had to go to a cemetery for me.
That's not your fault in any way.
No, not mad at you.
Exactly. That wasn't your
I'm mad
choice.
at them.
Although they did save her life. She would
Because
be
they
dead.
wouldn't let me see you when you're in the hospital.
That's a solid point.
So you wanted to come.
Of course.
You couldn't find a way.
There was a war, and I was on the other side of the earth. I'm here now.
Aww. Does anyone else have a bad feeling that part of her was thinking, well, I found a way to save you?
What is a machine, not a machine?
Oh, did he realize it?
Delectable Islands. The Neverland is the snuggest.
What is this? Bedtime story that he reads to them? That's not creepy or anything.
We're not friends. No, I suppose not. But I want to be.
Friends don't lie. You said you were Prodigy.
Well, I didn't know if you were a villain or a hero.
Oh my god.
I need your help. Get something and bring it to me, okay? An egg.
You want him to bring one of those gigantic eggs?
Monster egg.
Such a smart boy.
Are you crazy? How's he gonna sneak that out?
They fixed me here, you know? Like, boy Cavalier, this is my home.
Now you're talking about loyalty. That's a very different principle. People do all kinds of terrible things in the name of loyalty. No, if you want to do the moral
Oh
thing,
boy.
you'll help me get back what you stole. Think of it as restitution.
Oh my god.
What's restitution?
Oh.
It means making things right.
Can I talk to someone about it, like Smee or someone that he always knows the answers to things?
No, can't talk to anyone that would hurt me, and what do we know about hurting people?
It's wrong.
Yes, very.
Oh my god.
Can I trust you?
This kid might be the most naive of them all.
So I'm going to tell you my name is Kumi. Kumi Morrow.
Call me.
Remind me of your name again?
Slightly.
It's like, no.
Your real name.
Your human name.
It's Arush Singh.
Uh-oh. Now we can look up this kid's family.
Well then, Arush Singh.
Oh no.
Let's figure out how you're gonna make things right.
Uh-oh. Are we caught?
Do you know why there are 3 monkeys on your wall?
On all their walls.
What? Mizaru sees no evil. Kikazaru hears no evil. Iwazaru speaks no evil. They're figures in Buddhist teaching about avoiding evil thoughts and deeds, but over the years they've come to represent something else. Do you know what that is?
No.
If I did something evil, would you report me?
I...
If I caused others to be hurt, would you do something to stop me, or would you look the other way?
Careful.
Uh-oh.
Is this a test?
That's what being an adult is, a constant test.
Now they're both manipulating him. This poor kid.
I would stand up for my friends.
Good.
Like, he can go into his files and listen to him talking to himself, seemingly. But, like, it'd be like he's clearly talking to someone else, so he has to know something. Oh no. I've been worrying about this ever since I saw the preview. Like, clearly, I don't know which one of the monsters they're gonna sacrifice this poor sheep to, but it's obviously gonna be one of them. And we know it's not gonna be pretty. Is it the eyeball? It's the eyeball! No, not the sheep! Oh my god! Hated that! Oh my god. It's making it stand up on two legs.
Fascinating.
Oh.
Wavy lines are totally different now.
Those are gamma waves. Problem solving, concentration. See how they've increased?
Saying the eyeball is smart.
This creature is highly intelligent.
No. And it's thinking about which of you is the ideal host.
If one of those ever escapes.
It's glass half full, kid.
Oh my god.
We talked about this.
What the? Is that guy a synthetic too? The way he caught that.
Me.
Are you trying to communicate with this? Because all that thing is thinking about is how you'd be a great host. What happens if one of those gets into a xenomorph? Have we considered that?
What is it?
Hopefully somewhere away from cameras, but probably not.
This isn't science. We're halfway through beta testing the hybrids, and he brings in who knows how many alien species to...
It is a multi-world corporation. I think we can do two things at once.
Yeah, but she's not ready. Wendy, or any of... this morning proves that. The data isn't there. He sends them to a crash site.
Yes, he breaks the rules. He takes risks. Maybe that's why he's so far ahead.
I don't care how rich you get. Something is or it isn't.
He's got a point.
Light is a particle and a wave.
Yeah, theoretically, yeah. But we took the minds of children and put them in synthetic bodies. That's not theoretical. If we did this wrong, best case, we got a bunch of AIs running around thinking that they're human. Worst case, we killed 6 kids. I'm worried. I need you to hear that. Not as a scientist, but as your husband.
I do.
Okay, then we need to stick to the protocols. Reevaluate the risks. I think we need to think about what's gonna happen if this whole thing goes to hell.
I'll make dinner tonight, okay? Sit and talk this through.
Now I'm trusting her less. Oh, here comes the one that's gonna have a mental
I
breakdown.
have good news.
Is it?
I'm pregnant.
What?
I'm gonna have a baby.
No, that's impossible. You're a machine.
I'm not a machine.
Uh-oh.
Of course not, baby. He didn't mean that.
Are we losing our mind?
Well, it's true. It's not all those horrible things he was saying about me. What's inside of me, controlling me.
What?
It's a baby.
Wow, big news.
The mental breakdown is pretty big news, yes.
How have you been feeling?
Pretty tired. This being pregnant thing is hard work.
I mean, it's not like some little kids don't go around saying that, but she started this after the whole eyeball debacle, and she's been seemingly, like,
We
losing
haven't
it.
talked in a while.
Uh-oh.
And now you have this feeling.
It's not just a feeling. I'm gonna have a baby.
Do you know how babies are made?
God brings them.
Yes, on some level. But there's also a physical process between a man and a woman. Their bodies fit together, and the man's sperm fertilizes the woman's egg. Then the embryo grows into a baby.
Except for Jesus.
She's saying she's the Mary Magdalene of the hybrids.
We never really talked about your new bodies, how they work, and how they're different. You know it's different, right?
It can't have babies.
Let me show you the diagram.
Uh-oh. I feel like this is gonna upset her. Seems like a bad decision.
I said no. Okay.
Child having a tantrum with super strength.
What happened at the towers?
I don't want to talk about that.
Curly said you were really brave.
I said I don't want to talk about it.
Those creatures can't hurt you. You're all locked up.
I said stop!
All right, sweetheart. I'm sorry.
Oh. Mental breakdown! And will we be telling anyone else about this mental breakdown? Because we should.
I got those new flavor strips that you asked for. The
Oh.
chamomile and mint.
Uh-oh.
Didn't realize I was meant to be meeting Mr. Cavalier. These gentlemen will help you back to your room, okay? And listen, we'll talk again soon, okay?
Oh, perhaps you're realizing that your husband
Get her
was
back to her
a
room.
little bit right?
Secure the door. Tell your supervisor we have a level 3 event.
Uh-oh, what's gonna happen to her? Maybe now you listen to your husband a little bit about how they're not ready. I want to know what's gonna happen to her, though.
You wanted to see me?
I thought we might discuss your future with this company.
What?
My unit, specifically Rashidi, Siberian, are they okay?
He's like, no, you have a new job.
So you believe she's your sister?
Uh-oh.
She has her memories, her sense of humor. Doesn't it make her Marcy?
Actually, that's something we'd like to know too, from you.
Oh, shit. Your new job is to study her?
She thinks she's my sister.
What do you think?
I think this conversation's over.
It's a condition of your employment that you answer all questions put to you by a superior.
Well, then I quit.
I don't think you can quit.
Of course. As this is a private island, we'll have to get you on the first shuttle back
And you'll
home.
never see her again.
I should tell you that if you're no longer employed by us, then all contact with the unit you call your sister will be terminated.
No.
Also, as your body keeps reminding you, you have a new lung. Whilst it comes courtesy of the Prodigy Corporation, it isn't free. You could work off the price here, assessing Wendy, or simply go home and we'll bill you.
Wait a give them choices.
Did you really download my sister's consciousness into that body? Is it her?
Those are two different questions.
Oh.
One is practical and the other...
philosophical.
That's the real existential crux.
Yeah.
And I should add the difference between a $1 trillion business and a blanket with sleeves.
A what?
An invention that no one wanted.
First of all, Snuggies sell very well.
Or shall I have security remove you from the island?
No. I'm your man.
Excellent.
And when can I take her home?
Never. You live here now.
Let me be clear about something. The unit you call your sister is the property of the Prodigy Corporation. There's no universe in which you get to take her home.
She is still a human being.
No. Not anymore.
Isn't that part of the debate and what you're hiring him for? To determine? Fascinating. And I still think that guy might be synthetic himself.
No. Smells like a mix of bad luck and losing.
Oh!
Hell.
They hire you guys too?
You work here now? Yeah, whole squad.
Oh, shit. Oh. So, I mean, he gave him his squad as companions in this process. That's interesting. So he'd have some people to talk to about Wendy Marcy, and they could also evaluate those conversations.
Have a seat.
The feet thing is weird, okay?
Pirates or Indians? When you fought the alien, was it more like fighting pirates or Indians? Peter Pan. Wait, the crocodile. You fought the crocodile, and now you can
talk to it?
Hear the clock.
Oh my god.
What do you think they're saying?
You shouldn't have cut them open.
Ooh.
They said that?
No,
That's what she feels.
I don't know.
They were screaming.
How would you feel if they cut you open?
Or stuck to my face, or drank my blood, or popped out my eyeball and burrowed into my brain? I mean, they would if they could, you know.
They would.
Should we let him stay, the brother? Give him access to all this?
Please, he's nice.
It's nice if you like brothers, which I don't. Or fathers, or mothers, you know? Always telling us what to do.
Okay, Peter Pan.
Why do you think she wanted them? Itani, the aliens.
Weapons.
I think we should send them back.
My weapons.
Because they hurt you?
Because it's wrong keeping them.
No, I tell you who we should send back. Your brother.
Please don't.
Oh, come on, come on. What kind of intellectual argument is please? No, I'm sorry. We should send him back on the next plane home. I mean, if you think about it, he didn't even come visit you when you were sick.
Call him out.
Joe was working. He was far away.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, it's far. It's too hard.
Uh-oh.
All I know is if I was your brother, I'd find a way to be there.
Asshole.
I tell you what, you help me figure out what the aliens are saying. I'll let you keep him, okay? But the minute he becomes a distraction...
He won't. I promise. Pinky promise.
Okay.
Guy's such an asshole. He's such an asshole. These poor kids! Oh no. Speaking of poor sheep. Sheep is
Can I change my name?
You want to talk about this now?
I'm a grown man, a scientist. I want a real name.
What would you like to be called?
Well, I was thinking about scientists, you know, like famous thinkers. And I was thinking Isaac after...
Isaac Newton.
Okay.
Yes, I think that's right.
It's like, okay, I'll call you Isaac. Interesting. Kirsch is so fascinating to me.
Hey! I was just,
Hey, I'm doing proper science now. Kirsch really relies on me.
Kirsch.
Oh no!
That's
He's
awesome.
terrified of him.
And I've got a new name, Isaac, after the old-time scientist. Anyway, Kirsch said it was okay, so...
I'm helping too, you know. Arthur said that he needs something from the lab.
What?
Oh no, bro, you're really trying to steal this egg.
Oh, it was,
Okay, well, we're gonna go play some games, so come.
Actually, I'm just gonna take a walk. Just clear my head. You know, I'll see you later. Bye.
Oh my god.
Hey, hello?
See, he's listening to him. He's listening to him talk to no one. No one. So he has to know. Like, he has to have an idea of what happened, right?
I checked it out, you know, the lab, and there's just no way. I can't do it.
Can't or won't.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Kumi.
Ah, Harush. I'm afraid sorry doesn't work. You know, it's funny you called. I was just talking about you with your mother.
I knew it!
Mommy?
Oh, she can't hear you. This is our private line. You know, your brothers will be home soon. I can't wait to meet them.
No, please, please.
Oh no.
Now it's please.
Oh no.
You know, Arush, I really wanted us to be friends.
Oh my god.
I'll help. I just don't know how, you know, like there's just one of me and there's so many guards.
Instead of sneaking out an egg, you're gonna sneak in a person.
And get them infected?
Take them to see the eggs, get them good and close. Well, the egg is gonna hatch and something's gonna come out. Don't worry, it doesn't want you. Something's gonna come out and attach itself to the person's face. And he or she is gonna fall down. And you'll need to find someplace quiet to keep them. Not long, just a day or two. And the thing on the person's face is gonna fall off, and they're gonna wake up.
And that's when I bring them to you?
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, I'll be close. You call me, and I'll meet you.
This is so fucked up. Damn it, Morrow. I thought you were gonna have a positive change.
They'll have a bad couple of days, but I'll make sure they're comfortable.
At the end. And then they're gonna have a monster burst out of their chest and be dead.
Looks like your mom wants to say something.
Arush,
Mommy?
we love you, beta. You know, every day your brothers and me talk about you.
Oh my god.
They say you have 24 hours.
Oh my god.
Well, we talked and you said all that stuff about how you'd do anything you had to protect your parents. This is that. Are we clear?
Oh my god.
You're clear.
So now the question becomes, what does Kirsch do with this information? Because even with just the one side of the conversation, like, he's got to piece together what's going on here. He's smart enough to do that. Unlocked. What is unlocked? He's considering letting this happen. Is that what's going on here? He's considering letting this happen? At least the first part of it? Letting somebody get... That wouldn't surprise me.
No,
not that one.
Don't try this one. Exactly.
It's good, it's good. You'll like it. It doesn't really have a flavor. It's like a sequence to it.
It's a line of code, actually. It's like a subroutine that triggers a synthetic memory of a flavor. Like a script.
Here's the two that want to be adults.
Can I ask you a question? What's the five? The bossy keeps talking about the five.
The old planet had something called governments, where people they would vote for who they wanted making decisions, right? That didn't work. So these 5 corporations, they rose up, and apparently they fixed all the problems. Now they work together to run things.
Work together.
And the ship that crashed, that was Yutani's, and we took it, and they're mad. So they're probably asking the 5 to step in and get their stuff back.
Hey!
Uh-oh. Oh my god.
How come he's here?
He's my brother.
I've got brothers too.
Oh. Oh.
And if they're not here, he shouldn't be either.
Oh no.
I agree. Your families should be here, all of them. Instead of having funerals, they should have parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, we We should ask.
No, demand.
No, they'll get mad and might send us away, and I like it here.
Me too. I mean, we get respect here, and
Oh boy.
they've made us into something.
Yeah.
Oh.
The boy genius said to go to the lab, so I'm gonna go.
You don't have to.
I want to.
Yes, she does. Oh no. Bro, you can't be thinking about her brother. I mean, that won't even work, because he'll know, unless you knock him unconscious and bring him there, which would be bad. She's talking to it. Who? Is it him? Kid, don't. Don't do this, kid. No! Oh my god. You want Wendy to be your enemy? Time to be... Oh! Yep, here it comes. Woo! Ooh! Ooh! Oh, it's so weird how it's moving like a snake. Its little limbs are still up like that. Like, still attached. Uh-oh. She's petting the Xenomorph, and it's liking it? It's... Oh no. Oh, this can't end well. Okay, well that was episode 4 of Alien Earth. Where to begin with all of that? Alright, so to start with, there's some things we have to talk about to start with. So one thing I want to point out is Morrow. Alright. As soon as he asked for his full name and he got his last name, I was concerned. I was suspicious that he was going to go to find his family as leverage, and he did. And sure enough, he did. And the consequences of that, I think, are going to be pretty severe and dire long term for all of the kids. But I'm still holding out hope that my theory that eventually he'll have some sort of like positive turn, like feel guilty about using the kids in some capacity, that could happen. Like, we know he had a kid, and I feel like they wouldn't mention that unless there was some more information about that coming, and there was a reason for that to be in the story, so still holding out hope. Especially because you feel like out of all these different characters they have, all these different forces pulling the kids one direction or another, there's got to be one of them that ultimately is going to end up being, I don't know how to say this, not a hero, like he divided them into heroes and villains, not like that, but maybe ultimately more on their side than others. And I think they set it up at the beginning to make you think it might be what's her name? Sylvia. But from what we saw this episode, don't know if that's really the case any longer. The way she kind of like tried to placate her husband into just continuing to go along and be like, oh, I'll make you dinner. And then, you know, she saw a bit of what he was talking about in her therapeutic session with the girl who's absolutely losing her mind. And her response to that was seemingly, we don't know exactly what happened to that girl, but she was being quarantined in her room, and then she basically put out some call to say that something had to be done, which I worry about, you know, are they trying to shut her down or because they think she's malfunctioning or what? Regardless, that doesn't, none of that made it seem as though her number one interests are, or her biggest concern is the kids, overall, you know? Obviously, freaking Peter Pan there doesn't care about them in any way, shape, or form and is using them in any possible way that he can to further his own ends. And then the other one, I mean, putting aside her brother, putting him aside, because obviously I'm talking about the company people. So then there's Kirsch, and he's the one that they've kind of set you up from the beginning to see him as sort of mentoring them, not in a emotional capacity sort of way, but in a, all right, let me guide you into the world of being a synthetic somewhat. He trying to tell them they don't need to fear that they're not animals anymore, that they don't need to think of themselves in that way. Him, you know, allowing Isaac the opportunity to choose his own name and then encouraging them in the lab and you know, but ultimately you have to consider he doesn't have the capacity, does he, for emotional connection? Does he? I mean, that's part of the question in all of these alien films and shows about different types of life forms, non-human life forms. Like ultimately, what is his end goal? Because at the same time, then you say he doesn't have the any sort of emotional reaction, but you see when Boy Cavalier is telling him what to do, like he obviously has thoughts, and some of those thoughts they come across as though he's not. I don't want to say looking down on him, but I don't know. Maybe. Long story short, my perspective on Kirsch long term is that he's if he's team anything, he's team synthetic or team science. And ultimately, you know, the human aspect of the kids is certainly not only not his concern, but maybe an impediment ultimately. So if it's gonna be any of them, maybe they'll all just be horrible assholes manipulating the kids in different directions for their own usages. But if it's gonna be any of them, I still feel like it's gonna be some sort of twist where Morrow is the one that is gonna end up feeling some kind of way about the kids. But we'll see. You know, maybe I'm wrong because he certainly did not show that this episode. And I'm really worried about the way that they're setting up the conflicts between all of the kids here, because obviously we had the Curly jealousy of Wendy situation that started last episode and that continued in this episode. We've got some of the kids trying to act more adult, some of them acting more kid-like. We've got now we've got potential threat to Wendy's brother. And it seems like he just chose him because of his jealousy or unhappiness about the fact that he's there and his own family is not only not there, but now being threatened and he can't do anything about it. Yeah, so that seems to be a problem coming over the horizon, potentially. Meanwhile, we found out a little bit more about Octopus Eye Boy, who has taken over the poor sheep, something that I've been worried about since the trailer, and it was as gross as I anticipated. Apparently, it's extremely smart, very intelligent, and curious to see the way that it was tracking and following Kirsch in particular out of everyone. Very curious. Like what things is it capable of impacting? Could it potentially take over a synthetic? Does it need an organic host for its parasiticness to work? Is that what it's trying to size up? We know it certainly attacked one. That doesn't mean that it would have worked, but just because we know that the facehuggers will not the eggs will not open up for the facehuggers to go after a synthetic doesn't necessarily mean that all of them have the same limitations. I don't know. But ultimately, the thing that I'm more curious and potentially worried about is the idea of one of those taking over a xenomorph. Like, would that work? Would it just be immediately dissolved in acid if it tried to burrow into the eyeball? Would it not? I don't know. It's curious, though, because, like, we know that xenomorphs have some level of intelligence. I mean, we already know that from the alien lore in general, but they've also tried to demonstrate it some in this show, just with the one xenomorph that has already been taken out by Wendy, setting a trap for her. So, but we don't know if it's on the level of intelligence as this thing apparently is. And what would it look like if there was an extremely intelligent xenomorph body running around as a host of a very intelligent parasite? Yeah. And then it seems like the big thing of this episode, of course, is the continuing story of Wendy's communication with the xenomorph and her fascination with it, her seemingly trying to connect with it. She doesn't want to call them just aliens or creatures or like property or monsters or anything like that. She said creatures, like the life forms. She said you shouldn't have been hurting it. The wonder is not just about her ability to communicate with them, but what happens if she ultimately ends up sympathizing with them more than she does with some humans, maybe. You know, David, he was fully synthetic, but ultimately a lot of that is going to come down to what she feels about her stance as a human and her loyalty to other humans, I suppose, in general, especially when a lot of the humans around her are assholes. And I think they raised the possibility in this episode too of what if they, the xenomorphs, were not originally trying to communicate with her, but now they're aware that she could hear their communication and that now they're aware that she can communicate with them, and depending on how intelligent they are, would they be capable of manipulating her? Is that possible? Don't know. Like, what kind of connection is this gonna be that she has? Because I'm sure Boy Cavalier's hope, which he assumes is Yutani's hope, is to ultimately weaponize them for his own purposes. And the way to do that would be to be able to communicate with them in some way in order to control them. But, you know, how badly is this going to backfire? That could depend on, are they able to manipulate Wendy, or is Wendy just going to sympathize with them to self-capacity over you, or what's going to happen here? I don't know. Because that clearly that was a moment of she pet that thing. She pet it, and she was looking very affectionately upon it. So what is this gonna turn into? Very curious. So, all right, I guess I should wrap it up here. Unfortunately, we now have to wait yet another week, which I hate doing, but such is life with a TV show that gives one episode a week. But all right, guys, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments or any questions you have as well. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.